Steve.
Are you sure? Am I gonna be there?
No, you won't be in my way.
If you have to leave in a hurry, you just have to cheer over.
Sit down, let's get another little, two little tables for the meeting.
Yeah.
Just sitting on a table. Oh, they do have one over there.
Todd, I don't know if anybody said anything, but the fire truck out there for 9/11 looks awesome.
All right, guys, we're gonna get started here. Today's date is September 11th, 2017 at 6:30 p.m. Today is the City of Motley's regular council meeting. Lacey, you wanna do the roll call?
Councilmember Johnson,
Here?
Councilmember Hutchison,
Here.
Councilmember O'Regan,
Here.
Councilmember Carlson,
Here.
Mayor Yoder.
Here. Please join me for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Today is a kind of a heartfelt day for me, and I think for many other people because of the day. It's a 9/11. What I'd like to do is just take a moment and just have a silence if you guys all want to join me. We'll just give a few moments for all the ones that have died in today's day back in 2011. So if you want to just give us a moment of silence, I really would appreciate that. All right, thank you, everybody.
Very nice, Mayor.
Thank you. If anybody have any additions or deletions to the agenda they'd like to add? Okay, and then I'm looking for the consent agenda from A to F for approval.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by O'Regan, looking for a second.
I will second it.
Second by Carlson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Planning and Zoning Department. Pat, do you have anything?
We don't have anything actionable come from planning and zoning. We did have a special meeting last Thursday. We canceled the September meeting, and then we rescheduled the October meeting because it was on Halloween.
Okay.
So we rescheduled it
On Monday, right?
to the Monday before.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Regan, are you using your mic?
I am.
Because it didn't sound like it.
He's got it on, but maybe we'll turn it up a little bit. Do a test.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that.
All right, so if we don't have anything for planning and zoning, we'll move on. We'll go to the building department. I don't think we have anything for that I know of. Fire department.
August fire report is on. August fire report is on page 15. We had 12 medical calls, 1 mutual aid house fire with Staples, for a total of 13 calls. Any questions on that? Yep. We do have 2 applications in, correct, Lacey?
Yep.
So we're gonna be looking to setting up interviews to, for 2 new people, hopefully soon. Dave Gregg, officially retired as of August 1st, is that correct? From the fire department,
I believe it wasn't that day.
the 8th of
The
August.
meeting.
Dave had 20 plus years in with the fire department. Lacey's got on here pages 16 and 17. Would like to request that a jacket be bought for Dave.
Okay, looking for a motion to approve for the fire department about purchase of jacket for a retired officer Dave.
I will
Great.
make that motion for Dave.
Okay, motion made by Steve Johnson. Looking for a second.
I would second that.
Second by Hutchinson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
That's all I've got.
Okay, you have anything for the fire department, anyone? You guys are going down the Tootal, I assume?
Yep.
Okay, well, just thank you for your guys' service, what you guys do.
Thank you.
And it's, I can tell you as a law enforcement officer going responding to emergencies, it's probably one of the best things besides an angel to see your fire department come. So we love when you guys come. It's good to see, you know, help come out there. They know what they're doing, and the whole county, the fire department, first responders are great. So just thank you for that. Thank you. All right, old business, nuisance list update. Looks like we have page 18 and 24.
Thank you guys.
So it looks like we have, like going down the list here, there's some that are getting some progress done and there's some that have been the same.
Thanks, Todd.
So one of the things, me and Lacey just talked prior to coming in here is that maybe our next step would be the ones that aren't doing progress is have the police department actually go over there and make contact with them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I don't, we'll have to see, we only give them 5 days to get stuff done. At least try to work with them as much as you can, but we don't wanna wait another, 3 months. So, and I think at that point, can you guys like document, maybe report on each one, what was said and how they were gonna correct it?
Yep, absolutely.
Bruce, do you feel, or Steve, you guys feel that one of you guys wanna go with?
I certainly can.
I think it'd be good if you did, just so that way you know what's going on too. And you've been out before, so.
No, I think it's always, even on the weed that we, you have
Yeah.
something to say?
Steve and I did the weeds, and Ron and I did the nuisance list.
Okay,
But I
So
can certainly
maybe you
go.
should include the nuisance then?
who?
Bruce, being, I don't care either way.
Well, it's up to you guys, I just think somebody could maybe go with him, Ron, or if, at least,
Sure.
and some people ain't gonna be home, so I mean, you're gonna have to probably send Jason out. Go ahead.
Be happy to.
I was just gonna say Pat's the police department liaison, if you wanted him to go instead. So Steve didn't have to do the weeds and that, but.
Oh, yeah, you wanna do, you wanna go with the
I
nuisance
can
one?
go, I can go.
Okay, well, one of us should, I think. So, I don't care, I mean, if you wanna do the nuisance and let Steve do the weed one,
That works for me. I
Okay, so
do
you can
that.
just set it up with Ron and Jason. I think, in my opinion, I don't know what you guys think, it's up for discussion, but maybe, you know, within that 5 day, to get things done, otherwise we're gonna move to the next step. And if it's elderly and somebody that really needs help, maybe come back and we'll figure something out, because I'm willing to go help if we need to. We did a few last week, so. And the next on the list would be the weed list, which is 25 and 27. Seems that looks like we got about 8 of them that haven't been compliant. I think once again, the police department walks in and finds out why this isn't gonna get done and lets them know. Basically, that's something you can kinda explain to him, then maybe, or can you print something out, or what do they need? You guys need anything at all for like, hey, this is what our policy is, you need to get this done?
I think if we take this, go
Copy of it.
through the nuisance ordinances
Right,
and highlight what needs to be done with them, then
okay,
we'll be okay.
sounds good.
My wife, the other day waters for the Brussels sprouts group. And
Sprinkle and sprout.
sprinkle sprouts. And she wanted me to bring up all the weeds that are in town on the sidewalks. She pointed them out to me, there's quite a few. They look like they've been sprayed, looks like they're dead. And she tried to pull them out and, God forbid, she broke a nail. But what do we do? Is that up to us to get rid of them, or the people, or the owners, or?
We went and sprayed them to kill them down, so.
Right, they're
The
dead.
time now, I don't know.
Okay,
I guess
I just thought,
if you'd want us to, we can go out and pull them too.
oh, I can do it. I'm not trying
Right,
to
no,
pass
I
anything.
mean,
I'm just wondering, maybe
Take the
next
weed
year if we
down.
sprayed them a little earlier before they got so big, and then maybe we don't have to pull them.
Yeah, I
If
just
they're only
thought-
that big, you know.
Oh, there's,
No, I know now they're big,
oh,
but
oh,
I mean, next year if we sprayed them when they're smaller,
yeah.
we might not have to wait that long. All right, and so this one, Ron, you'll probably get with either Bruce or Steve. And like I said, maybe Jason can do a few for you too at night or whatever,
Okay.
however you guys wanna do it. You guys have any other unfinished business brought forward? Anyone? No. All right, new business, donation request, Initiative Foundation by Brenda
I'm right here.
Kugelberger. Okay, Brenda, you got the floor.
All right. Well, I'm just going to bring this up here right now. Just have a couple of our magazines. I'll just leave them up here, and for anybody who wants them back here, one of our brochures and an impact update. I don't know if you want to look at them right now, or, so should I just stand back here?
Yep, you just stand up and go ahead.
Okay, like I said, I am Brenda Gugelberger. I think my credibility will come from the fact that my maiden name was Shmaya. Need I say more?
Perfect.
We're going to find out
How much did she pay you for that?
We're not exactly sure how to do her husband yet, but we'll figure that out at one point. Also, I started teaching 33 years ago in Staples Motley under Don Sand in 1986, I believe, just before the pairing. So I'm very familiar with the area, lived in the area all but 4 years of my 53 years in the 14-county region that the Initiative Foundation serves. Very committed to children, nursing homes, having quality jobs, and of course the workforce. You know, those are all issues that the Initiative Foundation is working on. Our mission, of course, is to empower people to build thriving communities in a vibrant region across central Minnesota. We do this 3 ways. We grow the economy, we build community, and we foster philanthropy. And in Motley here, we have the Staples Motley Education Fund and, of course, the Maury Family Fund. Great funds to have right here in the town of Motley. In our current 3-year phase, we used to do 5-year phases. We've now gone to 3-year phases. We're going to do this by supporting and growing for-profit and nonprofit businesses, and to support new entrepreneurs, to improve the quality of life for people who are disadvantaged, to enhance kindergarten readiness through our dental program and our preschool programs and our new initiative for daycares. And of course, to cultivate the new leaders in our area, because all of us are getting just a tiny bit older. So you have a few youngins on your board, but people are getting older and we need to bring up new leaders. So those are some of our projects. In order to accomplish all the work that we do, we have been heavily funded by the McKnight Foundation in our early years, and they are tapering off. And we've been receiving funding from our counties and our cities. And we take this money and we leverage it with grants that we receive from state and local state and federal agencies. And in our region, overall in the 14 counties, for every dollar we receive, a little over $4 goes back into each city. So it is really a good rate of return. And we do thank the city of Motley for your past support of us. I wasn't sure if this is the 2017 or 2018. When I went to look back, I don't know if with me being new and Lacey being new, if 2017 was missed because we've got a 15-year history of that, or if it's just something that was I guess I wasn't sure. So I'm here for the 2018 though, but I thought that I would just say thank you for all of your past support. And we don't come here asking for money without saying we're here for you. If you have any questions, I can try to answer your questions. And of course, if you don't have any today, I'm new at the foundation since November, and they laugh when I go anywhere because I always come back with a whole bunch of work for them to do. It's like, well, this person said this person is, so I'm like, you need to call. So if you have anything, I'm probably the person you want to tell, because I can delegate that. I don't actually have to do it myself.
Perfect.
But do you have any questions?
I don't. Me and Lacey talked a little bit ahead of this before he came to the meeting, and we probably will be reaching out to you guys for like maybe some grant writing. We'll see what we can come up with. So
that would be wonderful. That would be very good. We love to help, and we do have Barb Downs on our staff. I don't know if you know her, but she is the best grant writer I've ever met in my life.
Oh, good.
So, all right.
Good, Lacey.
I want to apologize for the 2017 donation. I actually came across it in this 2016 minutes. It was before I got here. And it said, oh, they approved a donation to the Initiative Foundation. It didn't say for 2017. And I was like, well, we already gave them a check in 2016. Why would they give them 2 checks in 2016? Makes perfect sense now. The money was budgeted for, so that check will be on the way.
I just thought, if there was a concern or something, that I was here to answer any of your questions. But
Perfect. Thank you.
yes, thank you, and great town, except for we're playing sports and my girls are opponents, so.
Yeah, we got to get our sports team better.
Well, my girls go to Long Prairie, and my son played football for Long Prairie.
Oh, yeah.
If we played you won.
Oh, did we? Well, that's
Oh,
good.
yeah. I don't believe we won for the entire 4 years of it. But
right.
thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. And please give me a call if you need. We'll be in touch. Thank you.
So, any discussion with the council?
What was the amount that we had normally done? Was it 500? I don't recall.
400.
400, okay.
You guys want to donate 400
I
again?
say do it, yeah.
I think it's a good cause, and I know they give a lot back, so.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to donate 400 to the IF Initiative Foundation.
For 2018.
Yep, for 2018.
All right, I got a motion by Carlson. I'm looking for a second. Second by O'Regan. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, so second one is we're gonna make a motion to resolution 2017-12. Accepting a donation, I think it's from the police department, isn't it? Let me see what page 29.
29.
Yep, from the, to from Trident. We're looking for a motion to accept a donation from Trident for $195.
I will make that
There,
motion.
sorry,
Good.
there are two donations
Oh,
in
is
this
there?
one resolution.
Okay.
One from Trident and one from Emergency Automotive Technologies,
Where's the emergency one?
right beneath.
Oh, I
the
see, that
Trident.
is equipment.
Yeah, Trident donated the money.
Thank you for catching that.
Yeah.
All right, we got a motion. Steve, you still stand by your motion?
Yes, I do.
Motion by Johnson. We're looking for a second.
I'll second that.
Second by Carlson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
And Lacey, do you send out thank yous when we get these donations? Yes, great.
We're looking for resolution 2017-13, which is approval for a special assessment deferment. That's page 30 to 33. That's our Simrod project we did last fall.
I will make that motion
Motion.
to approve that resolution.
Okay, motion moved by Johnson, looking for a second.
I'll second it.
Second by O'Regan. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. I think Lacey had sent everybody an email out for the LMC regional meeting options. It's $45 a person. I don't know if any of you guys have considered going to that. I know Lacey wants to go. Looks like there's one in Otter Tail and one in Melrose. I don't know if you guys have time. When does this have to be in, Lacey, you know?
Relatively soon.
Soon.
I mean, it's in 3 weeks,
Okay.
the training is.
So if you guys wanna just, I don't know if you guys know your schedule, if you wanna just approve that if a council member wants to go to let Lacey know, I think we can approve Lacey to go and then the same motion, so.
So the motion would be to approve Lacey to go
Yeah.
and any council member
Right.
that wanted to go.
And I didn't know if any of the other staff wanted to go or not
Okay.
there. But
Well, the biggest thing is, was, you know, if it concerns, I guess, like a police department, does it concern their police department or no? Probably not. It's more like financial stuff, isn't it?
So,
Um,
I mean, I don't care, I just wanna send somebody to something that we really don't need to be,
No, I completely agree.
so.
I'll make the motion.
Bruce, is that something you think you might wanna go to?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Should we make it to include department heads that would benefit by going?
Sure, looks like, yeah, we could do that, if you wanna do that, and then they can decide if they should go or not.
Kind of fills into that tiny house thing a little bit.
Yeah. Businesses and finance stuff. Want to redo your motion, or?
Redo it to include department heads that would benefit from it?
Sure.
I would do that, yes.
Okay, so Pat made a motion to approve Lacey to go and any other department head that want to go and benefit from it, and any council member that wants to go for the $45 a person. I'm looking for a second.
I would second that.
Second by Hutchison. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Meeting room rental application on October 5th would be Klein Insurance, page 35 and 36. They think they gave an application already and they paid the fee. Need a motion to approve that.
I will make the motion to approve the rental application.
Okay, motion made by Hutchison, looking for a second.
I will second it.
Second by Carlson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. City of Motley policy update. Looks like Lacey has the rental policy, meeting room rental policy updated. 37 to 43. Looks like we just need a motion to approve that.
I will make that motion.
Motion made by Johnson,
Second.
second by O'Regan. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. The computer use policy, we're gonna do that next month. We'll put it on the next, she's still reviewing that. Hasn't had time to finish that yet, so. The preliminary levy, 2018 levy review approval, that's page 44. So I'm looking for a motion to approve the preliminary levy.
I would make a motion to approve the preliminary levy.
Okay, motion made by Hutchison, looking for a second.
I'll second it.
Second by Carlson. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Looks like there's gonna be some change for December 1st renewal for health insurance. I think we had brought that up last meeting. She did more checking on that and has seen no benefit not to do that, so, and all the employees agreed that they'd be okay with it, so we just need a motion to approve that.
I would make that motion.
Okay, motion made by Hutchinson, looking for a second.
I'll second it.
Seconded by O'Regan. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. The debit cards versus city use, 45, 46. Lacey, you want to do the honors, kind of explain what that's all about?
Sure.
We had discussed it.
At the last meeting about possibly getting a debit or credit card to keep in my office to make for certain purchases. I actually consulted with the league and they said, you shouldn't do a debit card, you should do a credit card, which surprised me. But apparently there's statute giving us the authority to have a credit card, but not a debit card. And all of the policies that I found, it's probably better to have each employee or each department head have their own card, because if purchases are not authorized, we're personally liable to pay for it. So that's the policy. It's up to you guys if you want this policy, if you want to look into it more, who you want to have a card, and what the limit would be.
So we've had a limit of $500 before they have to come to the council. I don't know if credit cards are gonna go down to 500, will they? Seems kinda low.
I don't know if I could get the limit to 500 or not.
We could
I mean,
do
it could be,
1,000 maybe.
well, it would be, you could still do the $500 as a one-time purchase limit, and anything over
There you go.
1,000. Or if it's something that we already approved, you know, like say Bruce came for the water main repair or whatever, and it was $4,000. Well, if they take credit card and that's easier, if it's already been approved, maybe you wanna let us do it. I don't know what the best answer is.
I think the department heads all have one.
So this one would say this says employees may not use their city credit card on purchases over $500 without prior approval from city council.
Correct.
or you can change that amount if you need to. I don't know.
Would that give you guys enough time frame? I know some of them that come up are a little urgent.
Well, we've been doing with some of the urgent stuff is that, like, Bruce would get a hold of his liaison and get a hold of the mayor. Like, he'll get a hold of me, and then if it's something really that needs to get done, we just
Yeah.
either approve it and then we'll deal with it with the city.
Okay.
We could still do it the same way. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not worried they're gonna spend,
Oh.
like I said, if,
I mean, all the statements will be in with the monthly claims.
right.
And there won't be any finance charges. We'll be paying that every month before any interest gets charged. And if I go through the state bid, I guess I'm still looking at this, I think we get 1% off all purchases. So, be something.
And I know some of them you can set limits for individuals and then you can
Correct,
make it so they cannot do cash advances and
correct.
stuff like that. So.
Anybody have anything else they wanna bring up? Did you guys look at the policy and you think it's okay?
Yeah.
I kinda looked it
Now,
over.
was this from the league? A recommendation from the league?
The policy,
Yeah.
I got samples from several other cities. I think this one came from the city of Rice.
Okay.
I did notice, it does say that any items not budgeted must be authorized by the clerk treasurer. I don't know if you want to change that to be the council or the department liaison or the mayor, or if you want to leave it there. They have a treasurer.
Where's that at?
Number 2, on the first page of the policy.
I actually think it would be nice to take the clerk out of it.
Mm-hmm,
Just to relieve some stress on you and, you know, that's what we're here for.
yeah, I agree. Have it the department liaison and the mayor.
Yeah, I like that. Liaison and or mayor or something.
I probably should do both, just to do it.
I agree.
All right, does anybody else have anything they want to change on the policy? Otherwise, I'm looking for a motion to approve getting a department head credit cards with the city policy as stated here, minus the changes that we just talked about, mayor and the liaison being added.
So moved.
Okay, motion made by Carlson, looking for a second.
I would second that.
Second by Hutchison. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right. Any new business brought forward?